before we really get into today's topic, I need to touch on a little something. I had like video after video created, batched out, and nearly ready to upload and schedule into YouTube for you guys. I was thinking I was ahead of the game. I was doing it right. I was freaking making progress, and I was excited. But the universe had other plans for me. So everything that I had, all the work I've done had been totally, okay, hon, go ahead and play dinosaurs. But remember, you have to clean it up out there. Totally lost in the fray. Gone. So, I am here today to just talk on that and to allow you an insight into my journey through these last few days and how I have found kind of a little bit of peace within it all. For those of you who do not know me, hello, I am Bales. I am the Wildly Well mentor and owner of Wild and Well Healing, which is my business, and I like to think of it as a nurturing experience where you can go from lost, anxious, and full of doubt to living your soul's truth, recovering your soul's truth, and living soulfully aligned. One of the things about me is, like any mentor, coach, or healer, I've either been through it or am going through it. And this is something that I have denied myself showing in my business, to showing the process, the messy, and just immersing myself fully in it and embodying that for others, that I'm going to be making that shift. So not only am I going to be sharing fully my own experiences through all of this, but I also offer services like Reiki healing, one-on-one mentoring, as well as sacred community, sacred sisterhood, sacred support to help you fully embody and come into your very own unique, soulfully aligned life and recovering your own soul's truth. So it has been a fucking journey, to say the least, these past few days. I've been working with these quantum codes, and I shit you not, they have completely opened and split open me and my life and all the things I've believed up to this point. And it's been absolutely, utterly fucking terrifying, while also being absolutely amazing and beautiful, because I can feel that with each opening, each stretch, I am being shown how to shine my own unique, vibrant light more. I do want to touch on how I was able to kind of shift from that anxiety, that doubt in my own personal life just in this past little bit, into understanding and compassion, grace, and moving forward in alignment, wanting more alignment. So like I said, I lost all of the work that I put into for YouTube last week. Lost it all completely, cannot retrieve it, cannot get it back. I have spent days trying to make this all work, trying to force it all into working. But sometimes when things like this happen, it's the universe's way of kind of allowing for what's not made for us, what's not in alignment with us. So in this particular case, what's not in alignment with my soul's truth, my soul's purpose, my soul's expression, to fall away naturally, you know? It's not us having to make that decision necessarily to burn it all down. It kind of is the universe a little, kind of doing it for us, forcing our hand, if you may. And a lot of times we get so caught up because we have been brought up to believe we need to be perfect. Things need to be done through structure and strict routines, and you need to do things a certain way or else you're not going to make it. And that's not really the case. But it can be so hard to let go of these things, to let go of these beliefs, and to allow ourselves to embrace and surrender to one, working with the universe, that flow and that lean back, but also surrender into the unknown, into that kind of, okay, things are not working out and I don't quite understand why, which is fine. I've been trying to plan and that's not working. I'm not made to know the future and have everything figured out. And not having that is fucking scary. I don't know what's gonna happen next. And this realization came to me as I'm working with these quantum codes, that what I thought I needed to do in order to create space in my life and to hold power within all moments of my life, all cycles, whether they are good or the bad, was kind of not what I thought I had to do. And it's actually simply being able to hold that space, to hold my power in moments like this, to allow for what needs to fall away to just simply fall away and to stop forcing it all. What I have learned over this past week is that when we are continually fighting against the universe, fighting against things not working out, and we are forcing it or trying to figure out every explanation as to why it's not working, trying to make it work in every way we possibly can, going out of our way to waste so much time and energy to make something happen that is not meant to happen for us. You know, we do not leave ourselves space for what actually is in alignment, for those things that are soulfully aligned with us to come into our lives. So one, you are not allowing yourself to experience alignment. In fact, you're pushing yourself further and further out of alignment. Two, it also creates burnout. You are wasting and putting so much energy into something that is not even for you, that's not meant for you, that's not going to, and if it's not meant for you, it's not going to work out, no matter how much you force it and fight it. Eventually, it will fall away. Whether that is you embrace that happening now, in the present moment, or you continue to fight it and force it, and later down the line, eventually it just dissolves. Whether that is through you and your exhaustion and not being able to continue to keep this, whatever it is, this persona maybe, this personality, this version of you, this content, this membership, this activity, whatever it is, this job, eventually you will be so exhausted, unable to continue to move forward with it. So the question is, do I allow myself to simply burn the fuck out yet again? Because this is such a pattern in my life where I have tried to force things that do not belong to me, that are not meant for me. And I think as a generator, something I have learned is that when we commit to things that aren't actually that sacral fuck yes, which happens often, we have a hard time quitting, because our energy and our sacral life, like that life force energy, is so connected to what we're doing, because we have allowed it to gain that momentum, that we can't just stop it. We can't just say, okay, no wait, this isn't working, I'm done with this, and just like quit and move on. That's not really how it works for us. So if we are not allowing ourselves that time and that awareness to let those things that are actually meant for us, to wait and listen to our gut to say, fuck yes, let's do this, then we're going to be continually burning out. And this is something I am completely done with. I am not living my life like this anymore. I am trying, not only for myself, to fall into soul alignment so I can take better care of myself, so I can live happier, more fulfilled, but also so I can impact the lives of others. You know, this is what it's all about for me. And if I cannot allow myself to let the things that need to fall away, to allow my true essence to shine through, to just simply be me and use all the tools that I have at my disposal that I am helping others learn about and use. If I'm not using them myself, then what's the fucking point? I'm not doing it right. So it has been super stressful at first because right away when this all kind of fall away, my first instinct is to force it. This cannot fall apart. You are a failure, Bailey. This isn't perfect. What the fuck are you doing? All that time wasted. You know, Pat had to deal with the kids while you filmed and recorded and all that stuff, and it took half a day to get like 4 videos done, blah, blah, blah. What a useless, worthless joke you are. Whoa, okay, that's very nasty, I know. But that was where the thoughts that came through into my mind right away. And so for a couple days there, I was super stressed out and I was feeding into that very egoic kind of energy, that low vibe energy. Couldn't eat, having trouble sleeping, constantly stressing and worrying about what the fuck I was gonna do. How am I going to make this work? But then it like clicked. Finally, it clicked. For the first time ever in my life, instead of burning myself out to exhaustion trying to make something work that is not fucking meant to work, I was able to realize like, fuck, hey, okay, maybe, just maybe, this isn't meant to work because you are not showing up as yourself. You asked the universe to help you step into your unique voice, your unique expression, to show up and share your message with the world. So maybe these videos aren't your message. Maybe this is. Maybe this is what you're supposed to talk on. Talk on the real things that are happening in your life right now as you are navigating through your healing, your recovery, navigating through motherhood, navigating through your business. Stop trying to fit into these other compartments that you see other people fitting into. Stop trying to talk on things that you think are just going to get you views, that you think are going to make people happy or help them. And actually talk on the fucking things that you want to talk about that make you happy. And really, it comes down to me having to take that step, that conscious step, out of just having that awareness, being able to acknowledge, okay, this is what's going on. Maybe I need to shift the way that I react to this and actually respond. So I have that awareness, I can acknowledge what's going on, but can I make that movement? Can I step out of my comfort zone, out of these habits and patterns and beliefs that I for so long have ruled my life? Allow those to fall away and make moves towards actually showing up in my light and shining that. Can I actually take the steps I need to take to be a leader, to lead people, knowing that this means I have to step into the unknown? Because one, I can't lead people on something if someone else has done it before me. That's not leading. So why am I trying to reiterate and repurpose and rephrase all of these things that other people have said? Why am I not just showing up as me? Why do I think that I am not good enough? I am good enough. I'm put here on this earth for this purpose. To be myself, to shine as myself, and to help other people shine as themselves, their very unique, bright light. So why can't I embrace my own? Anyway, here I am, embracing that. I am taking that step into that unknown today. Things are shifting. Things are changing. I'm changing. I'm evolving. So things within my life, the way I mother, my business, my relationships, all those things, they're going to evolve with me. And I am feeling so inspired by this. There is something that to me right now is kind of like very sexy about this challenge about stepping into this courage. Even though I am scared shitless, I'm going to do so confidently, courageously, boldly, fiercely. I'm not waiting around anymore. I could spend my whole life waiting. I've spent half of my life waiting to feel those things, to be ready. But I'm not doing that anymore. Today it stops. And today I'm going to show up just as I am. I'm surprised my kids haven't walked in here. I'm filming this in the middle of the day as they are out in the living room. My door's open to my office. They could come in here. And it feels so good. It feels so good. The flow has been amazing. I don't have notes right now. I'm just talking away. But it feels amazing. And I'm ready to step into this. I've made that declaration. So I guess now the question for you is, are you ready? Are you ready to stop forcing things? To stop trying to force things that are just not made to happen? Are you ready to stop trying to be like everyone else? Are you ready to let go of these beliefs, these conditionings, these patterns and habits that you have picked up along the way, thinking that this is the only way to do it, this is how I have to do it? Or are you ready to learn more about you, to learn how you can be in alignment, how you can move through life soulfully, with fulfillment, happy, with awareness that is productive and good, not just a trauma response? Are you ready to take those steps into the unknown and to live within your fear, but also with courage? Because that's what it's all about. You know, no matter what we do, there is going to be fear. Whether that's this fear that we hold on to, that things aren't working out and we're stuck and we're never going to change. We're not able to change. Because that's fucking scary. That's fucking hard. Or it's the fear of the unknown, of not knowing what's going to happen next, of not knowing if things are going to work out, not knowing all the answers. That's scary too, but in a very different way if you let it. It can be the kind of fear that lights you up, the kind of fear that gives you that courage to take that step. And if you're ready, I'm ready to help you the way that I'm helping myself find the answers that you need to dive deep into who you are on that soul level, who you've always been. Because when we dive into things like human design, when we dive into things like Reiki and begin intuitively developing, we get all those answers. We don't need to find them in other people or in textbooks. We have them all within ourselves. And I can help you find those. I can help you find the answers that you need. I can help you find the answers inside yourself. And I can help you start to heal, to really develop that clarity, that self-awareness, that connection to self, to begin to heal that ego and allow your true self to shine through. Believe me, I know I can help you because I'm doing it myself right now. So if this is something that sounds good to you, that feels good to you, that fires you up, or you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, me too, and it's helping you get out of that shame, that spiral of shame and guilt that we get so stuck in, thinking that we are the only ones going through what we are going through, which is not the case. And please, if you don't comment below or send me a message, at least subscribe and hit that notification box and just join me here in this space and learn and grow with me through this. And then maybe one day you'll be ready to take that bigger step. Maybe it's not today, and that's all right. But if so, my one-on-one mentoring program, Wildly Awakened Heart, is the perfect space for you. It's a mentoring program, one-on-one, that is designed, that is uniquely tailored to you. I will not be telling you how to act. I will not be telling you you need to do it like this. No. We're going to dive into who you are meant to be, to find the ways that you are meant to do things. If you'd like more info on that, all you gotta do is send me a message, click the link in the description box down below, or comment even, and I will reach out to you. As always, delight in me, honors delight in you. Thank you so much for holding space for me today. And I hope one day in the future to be able to do the same for you. Until then, stay wild and well, you beautiful, beautiful souls.